Hi there, Jason Murray from the Pine Ridge Golf Academy. The season's nearly upon us, only a month or so to go until April now, and hopefully some better weather and certainly better course conditions. And throughout the month of March, we'll be bringing you some little tips as to maybe how you can start thinking about your putting and what to practice in order to hopefully get those scores lower this summer. There will be a masterclass at the end of March, which is centered around no more 3-putts and 3-putt avoidance. And that brings me on to the first sort of subject today, centered around stats. One of the things that I notice when we have conversations with players is centered around their expectations of their performance, and just how far sometimes they are away from what they realistically should expect their performance to be. So if we take a tour player, for example, or tour player average, from a distance of 8 feet, the make probability is about 50%. It's a bit of a coin flip from there whether they actually hold that putt or not. And if we look at another stat, for example, 32, 33 feet, the probability of them holding those putts is exactly 2. They should take probably 2 putts. So, you know, the 1-putt probability is around about 6 or 7%. The 2-putt probability is about 88%, and there is a 3-putt probability of around about 6, 7%. So, you know, when that moves out from distance, so if we look at 40 feet, for example, the 3-putt probability for a tour player from around about 40 feet is around about 10%. So proximity to hole is a big factor when we're talking about putting performance, and it's probably one of the things that players probably don't consider when they're looking at their putting performance. Is just, well, if I've hit it to 40 feet all day, I'm probably going to 3-putt a few times. It's a different story, of course, if we're hitting it pretty close to the hole and then 3-putting. So one of the considerations is, well, what does good performance for your handicap level look like? And that's one of the things there that we can discuss within a session, whether that's one-to-one or certainly in the masterclass at the end of March.